Welcome to whoever is watching. In this video, I'll clean up the formatting of a course major modification proposal. Everything on the cover looked good. There is one thing in the course description. At Tech Review, we prefer to see the course description not begin with this course. So I'm going to take that out. This is for consistency across all course descriptions. Everything else looks good. Under the Units and Hours tab, everything looks good. The objectives look good. Under prerequisite, I see that the historical version of the course is linked, so we should change that to the either in review or active version. So I'm going to change that. Probably the in review, because that will be the next one to become active. So let's check the entrance skills. The entrance skill language is fine, but all the entrance skills are missing links to the requisite outcomes. So we want to check those so that each of the entry skills is linked to one of the outcomes of 40A. Let's look at how the course outline report looks so far. You'll see how the description reads now without this course at the beginning. And you can see where I have an exit skill for Art 40A linked to an entrance skill for Art 40B. So the originator will want to add the exit skill or SLO to each of these entry skills. That's appropriate. All right, continuing on. The SLO looks good. I see one SLO is linked to all the general ed learning outcomes. It's not required that the SLOs are linked to all of them. It's only required first if the course is a general education course, and then secondly, it only needs to be linked to at least one. Normally, critical thinking is the important GE learning outcome to link to as a first link. So the originator might want to check these links. All right, the course content. This part can be tricky because CurriQUnet is very fussy about copying and pasting into the outline sections. It takes formatting, and then the formatting of the report looks a little wonky. So here's the report again. This is what the course outline looks like with the current formatting. So it's missing bullets, numbered bullets, and second level bullets. So I will add those. So the first thing I always do is select all of the text and I delete the formatting that's there. That will make sure that any font tags or any extra spaces and bullets will go away, so that when it reads in a web browser, it doesn't have extra formatting tags that make it look different in different browsers, so it's more consistent. So now that I have that, I'm going to add numbered bullets. And you can see there's no spaces or anything, all of that was taken out. And I'm assuming because of how the indents are here, that this line here is a first level bullet and this is a second level, and it looks like we can break this up into a series of second level bullets. So I will do that. So simply take this, I can use the tab key or I can use the indent here and then I'll just make these corrections. All right, and offline I'll make the corrections to the rest of the outline. Formatting. Now let's see how our report looks and see if the outline is starting to look more like we hope the course content should look. And yes, and do notice that in the report, the second level bullet has letters, but when we look at that in the editor, it does not. That's a bug in CurriQUnet that they haven't fixed. We've been asking for years for that to be fixed. So even though it shows numbers at second level here, it will show letters here. All right, methods of instruction. So the methods look good as far as the content, but the formatting doesn't. It has formatting tags that are making the font not adjust to the browser. So if I look at the source for the HTML, you'll see there's all kinds of font tags in here. We want to clean all that out and let the browser decide on the font. Again, that's very easy. It's just like what we did in the course content. I'll select all, I'll erase the formatting, and as simple as that, if I go to the source, all those tags are gone. And let's compare now how the methods of evaluation, which has those font tags, looks different than the methods of instruction, which no longer has font tags when we look at the report. So I'm going to show the report again. And you see how the methods of instruction is in the same font as the content, but the evaluations is in a different font. Again, it's super easy to fix that. Looks like we need to do that through the rest of the course outline, but again, it's very simple. So I'll go to methods of evaluation, select all, go to this remove formatting, fixed. Sample assignments, same thing. Erase the formatting, it should fix it. I think this might be a nice place for another bullet, but the content is just fine. It's just formatting that needs to be cleaned up. So if we go back to our report one more time, you'll see how now the formatting down the page, look, all the fonts are the same. There's a stray bullet, I can easily erase that. Methods of evaluation looks good. Sample assignments are starting to look good. So offline, I'll do the rest of the formatting cleanup and then send this back to the originator for their approval.